What's up, Leo? You are my last sign to read for the full moon in Cancer. So, I don't know, for some reason I saved you for last, and some of you, I got really hot right before I clicked to turn on the camera. So, I don't know if you're sitting by a fireplace right now or if you are overheated about something. I don't know, just weird. Just wanted to bring that up. Somebody's doing something because I was really hot. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This allows me to pick up on additional energies as well as notify you of when I upload new videos. Keep in mind when I do readings, if other energies come out into the reading, you'll have to place parties where it fits to the situation. Only you will know that. Real quick, I am doing a new giveaway. I am giving away a mala bracelet that I have made. This is made of moonstone, black obsidian, howlite turquoise, and a tiger's eye right dead smack in the middle. So if you are interested in this bracelet, make sure you're subscribed, hit the like button, and hashtag moonstone in the comments. That will let me know you're interested in entering to win. Also, if you're a person that likes calendars, this is a gentleman that I know that travels the world and takes these amazing pictures of wildlife and has these pictures put into a new calendar every year. Okay, his name is Greg Piper, and you can find him at Greg Piper Art on Facebook or Greg Piper Arts on Instagram. If you are interested in inquiring about one of these wildlife calendars that are some phenomenal, just phenomenal pictures. Also, Greg Piper is a tattoo artist. He does own his own studio. So if you are in the Northern Virginia area, you can look him up, or if you're within driving distance, or if you're just a diehard who's willing to fly in from another state, have at it. He's really creative, really talented. So check him out. All right, so Leo, we are going to have the full moon in Cancer on the 26th, starting tomorrow. This full moon is going to allow us opportunities to release lower frequencies that, no longer serve us. Could also be commitments as well. I think I forgot to turn those lights on for my other reading for Aries. Weird. I don't know. I just happened to just notice that. So anyway, side note, where was I? Why am I distracted? So if you're hot, are you running from something, or I don't know. I feel like I'm all over the place and distracted right now. I don't know why. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anybody, but it's just a little strange. So anyway, any other commitments that, no longer serve you. So the energy of this particular moon, so it being Cancer, is intuitive, it's creative, it's protective, it's emotional. And so it can help us listen to our inner voice on these particular lower frequencies or commitments that we need to take a closer look at. You could just find wanting to get something off your chest, or maybe simply there's just something you need to be made aware of during this time, okay? So what do we have for Leo for the full moon in Cancer? What do we have for Leo, please, for the full moon in Cancer? What do we have for Leo, please? Full moon in Cancer. searching, pretending, lost, bottom of the deck, obsession, alien, waves, financial support for the final card. All right, Leo, now I'm getting the chills. So yeah, there's some hot, cold, right? We've got emotions here. Emotions are kind of coming and going. Because like I said, it was hot, I was cold, I was distracted, a little bit all over the place, right? So, you know, if you're feeling, you know, in your emotions, you're going to feel a little all over the place. But I feel like you're feeling these emotions because you've either been blocked by somebody, cut off, ghosted, okay? Again, energies can be reversed. This, you know, could be somebody else you're dealing with, Leo. But I'm saying you because this is just kind of like where I'm feeling right now. And so you've been cut off or blocked, and I feel like it's because maybe you've been, you know, wearing a mask and maybe living beyond your means lately. You know, it's like maybe you're searching for somebody to help financially support you at this time because you've been cut off, blocked off. And it's like you are obsessively searching for a way to get financial support. Something's coming to you in your dreams, or you're, you know, telepathically picking up on something, whether there's a message in a dream that you're having, or you're going to have, or you are currently having dreams. You're hearing songs. There's certain songs and there's certain lyrics in the songs that are triggering you to maybe get a closer look at what is the obsession over searching for a way of getting financial support somehow. And again, this could be somebody you're dealing with. It does not have to be you. I'm just kind of getting the feeling it might be. Tell us about this. I'm going to do this differently. Let's start off with this financial support, please. Tell us more about the financial support. 8 of Coins. Well, you're clearly working on trying to get some financial support, which is kind of like what I had already said. And are you willing to learn something new that you don't know how to, some sort of new trade to learn to make more money because you have more expensive taste? And now it's like, okay, I need to figure out something else to do with my life to make more money. Emperor. That's you, Aries. That's your energy. I feel like you are inquiring about being your own boss, starting up something you've never done before. What is this, what is the loss? I'm going to jump right to this real quick. I think we pretty much figured out the searching and pretending, but I want to check out this lost. So, Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups. Did you have to cut off an Ace of Wands? Was it you that blocked? Place parties where it fits to the situation. It's like somebody was cut off because they were having too much fun. It's like too much. It's like somebody was focusing on too much, too into themselves. Somebody was blocked or cut off because they were kind of selfish and focused on their own needs and wants. Right? So somebody was more focused on themselves, and that's why they were cut off. King of Swords on the side. So were they cut off by a King of Swords? You know, it's like they kind of got the truth about someone who was just abusing a situation. So that's why they got ghosted, blocked, cut off. You know? Somebody's just been abusing a certain situation. You know? And it was showing the truth. Somebody was seeing the truth that this was a selfish person that was cut off. What is the obsession? Seven of Cups. You know, somebody wanted to have all kinds of options. You know, they had to have all kinds of... Give me one more. it was like this person was willing to give their passion away to multiple options because of, you know, must have, you know, like with financial support, living beyond means. Is this somebody that, you know, always had to have the best of the best, but they couldn't quite do it themselves? And now it's, oh, here we're coming into a full moon. The wake-up call is, can you start something new yourself to make your own money rather than keeping a bunch of options with other females or males, you know. Could be also just having too many options in ways of making money that weren't any good, right? It wasn't anything that was ever going to come to fruition. So it's like they kept trying all these different avenues, right? Trying out like something new they'd be passionate about. Like, you know, one day, you know, oh, I want to be, you know, a photographer. The next day, well, you know, that didn't really work out too well. So now I want to take a look at, you know, getting into paralegal, right? It's kind of like they're just kind of all over the board taking a look at all these different options, you know, trying to start something new because, you know, they are at a point where they know they live beyond their means and they want the extra money, but they're trying to figure out what avenue is going to get me there. Does that make sense? Tell me about the alien. We have the hanged man on the side. So Pisces energy. It's like you've been having strange dreams, right? You've been listening to lyrics and songs, you know, or, you know, you're getting snapshots in your head that you should be kind of gathering yourself and getting a different perspective on it, but you haven't been. So it's kind of like you've been ignoring, you know, dreams and signs, you know, things that are, you know, ways of, you know, loved ones, passed on loved ones, your spirit guides, universe, whatever you believe in, God, you know, trying to get your attention to get a different perspective on how you're approaching this situation. And you haven't been listening to it, but I believe during this full moon, you know, waves, that's emotions, right? So that's, you know, a time to, it's like you're going to start to get really emotional about the fact of having all these options, but, you know, really getting a grip on what is it that's going to get me to my end goal. What do I need to do to get there, right? Tell us about searching. So we have the Page of Swords on the side. So I feel like it's like while you're searching into different avenues of what can you do to start your own business, be your own boss. I feel like while you're searching, you're do I want to say seeing what you want to see? It's kind of like you're not really seeing the truth in these situations or getting the truth. It's kind of like maybe being a little unrealistic. You know, it's kind of like you can't just go out and be a lawyer, right? You got to go to law school. You got to pass the bar, right? There's steps, there's goals you need to take. It's, are you shooting too far into something too quickly, right? If there's something you're interested in, you need to take the steps and take the training you need and learn it. Like I was saying, it was like learning a new trade. I felt like that was going to get you to what lifestyle you're used to, I guess, is what I'm seeing here. Tell me more about pretending. The Wheel of Fortune. I almost feel that divine intervention is stepping in with this full moon, right? Because you have been hiding behind a mask and living beyond your means and not being realistic about what it is you want to do for, you know, you to make money. It's you've had a lot of options. But I still feel that part of those options were other lovers, I guess, boyfriends, acquaintances, you know, maybe it was more focused on who can I be with that can help support the extra expensive things that I want, so I don't have to work that hard at being my own boss at something. And so the universe, you know, kind of stepped in and said, wait a minute, we need divine intervention on this because you're not going about this the right way. You're not listening to us. You need to stand on your own 2 feet and figure out what is it that you want to do in life to be able to financially support yourself rather than depending on other people to financially support you. Or take it as it resonates. It, you know, could be somebody, you know, you're dealing with, somebody you know. I am saying this is you because this is your reading. Whoop. What else do we have here? Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Actually in the reverse though. So right now you're not getting ahead because you're not listening. And now you're going to be forced to listen. Because it looks like, you know, all these options are going to be cut off until you learn to focus on what it is that you want to do. What is your passion? You know, what steps do you want to take to get there? Shield. You need to defend yourself. Yeah. So it's kind of like you need to, you know, defend yourself, stick up for yourself, do what you want to do in life, right? Rather than depending on, you know, other options or crappy options, you know, for jobs, star, guaranteed success. If you stop, listen, get a perspective on what it is you want to do, you can easily be the star and have guaranteed success. You know, Spirit saying you have it in you to do what it is you want to do, to stand on your own 2 feet and not depend on other people or other options. That's what Spirit's telling you. But you have to listen. You have to be realistic. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Yeah, so you have somebody that's looking out for you in this situation. There's a friend, you know, and they're thinking of you, and, you know, maybe there's somebody that wants to help you get you to where you need to be. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situation. So it is going to be, you know, a tense situation, right? Because you going off on your own finally, you know, you're going to have a little fear. It's going to be a little nerve-wracking. You know, what is it I can do to make my own money? You can do it. You have it in you. You know, the situation is going to be, you know, intense, right? There's work ahead, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, it's what's going to make you happy, so you don't depend on anybody, and you stand on your own 2 feet, and you buy what it is you want. A period of ill health, depression. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be difficult for you, right? You're going to feel like the fly at times, who, I know this sounds terrible, but, you know, flies eat shit, right? Sometimes you're going to feel like you're eating shit, so to speak. I just what I heard, and that's what I got. So sorry it was so blunt, but there is times it's going to feel like that, because you are starting out, you know, at the beginning. You're going back to the drawing board to see what it is that you're passionate about, but you can very easily have guaranteed success in it. You have to listen to yourself, get real with yourself, focus on what it is you want, take the training, or, you know, take some classes, or go back to school. You know, there's something there for you, but it's going to take work, and that's just a part of life. Anything, you know, you want to do, and being your own boss, it's going to take work. It's going to take time for you to get to where you need to get. Okay? Because right now, I mean, with the tortoise upside down, you know, slowly, surely getting ahead, you know, you can move a little faster if you focus on picking what it is that your heart desires to be able to move forward. And at times you are going to feel like a fly, but that's everybody. Everybody who is their own boss has their own business. They have moments that are really good. You have moments that are bad, just like you do if you work with somebody. It's just going to be a different form of, you know, problems, right? Because more of the weight is on you, because you're the one running your show instead of working for somebody else who other people run the show, how the processes work. You're in charge of your processes, right? You'll be the one in charge of it. So it's just going to be a different type of, you know, ups and downs. But you have it here in you to do it. So I hope this was helpful to somebody. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.